What's up guys, my name is Sunflower Nova and today we're back with CSI Hard Evidence. I'm so excited for this game. We're going to be solving some mysteries. We all know the series and who doesn't love it, the thrilling investigation and the mysteries that unfold and the lies that are secretly becoming truths. It's amazing, and today we're going to be helping with these crime solving stuff, but it's going to be hard, like said. Now without further ado, let's get into the game. Now we're gonna start a new game. I've already played the training level because you know me. Now what are we gonna call ourselves? Detective. No space? Alright, so it's just gonna be one name. Never. Now, I'm so excited for this. Ooh, bugs. Bugs Bunny. Just kidding, just kidding.
Welcome to Graveyard. Thanks for coming in on such short notice. Have you met Nick Stokes?
Hey, night shift's been wild all week. We could use another live body.
Nick's one of our finest CSIs. I think you'll work well together. No time for a tour of the lab, though. There's a fresh crime scene waiting for you.
Let's use the mobile analysis unit.
Fine. Just be sure to fill it up afterwards. If you leave now, you should arrive at daybreak. Good luck out there.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, partner. Ready when you are.
Alright, so I'm just gonna mention this is an extremely old game. Oh. Sorry, that confused me for a complete second. This is a really old game. I got it from my cousin, I think. So that's what we're going to be playing. An extremely old game, but it's gonna be fun. And because it's such an old game, the cut screens or whatever, I can't remember which column, is extremely laggy. So I'm just gonna skip all of them. I don't think they're that important. At least not as important as solving the mystery. It's practically like watching a movie, except
LVFD
you
notified
make-
us as soon as they put out the fire. Our Vic's that former cabbie, current charcoal briquette.
Great, our charcoal brigade. I can't even say that. Right, now let's inspect the body. At least this is not a very highly detailed game. I think I'm gonna need the camera for this. Snap, snap.
Looks like a flash fire to me. Hot and quick. Fires like that don't happen without help.
Maybe he got his 5 friends together to help him. My gosh. This is so bad. Poor guy. I don't even know what he did to deserve this. Okay, I'm just gonna go over here because I accidentally clicked out. Evidence. Gloves.
Uh-oh. Looks like somebody snagged their clothes on this fence. Possibly the perp.
You know, that's just like giving yourself away. Except that it could belong to anybody. Except we have to inspect the evidence closer. And there just so happens to be a fingerprint. Or was it? Okay, evidently I was wrong. It looked like a fingerprint.
Not the right tool for this.
Then, oh, sense. Makes sense.
Looks like skin. Let's get the lab's opinion.
I'm not even gonna question how you pick up skin. Or that a thin layer of skin like that. You can't just leave. just leave evidence at a freaking crime scene? And okay, this person.
Not the right tool for this.
Sorry. You can't just leave evidence at a crime scene. This is going to be extremely easy. Partial fingerprint. Okay, that isn't of no help to me. Oh, by the way, it flashes green, the arrow, when you can go near something.
Looks like this area is clean. Way to be thorough.
Thanks, Nick. Yeah, it flashes green when you can go near something like that. And it brings up a green toolbox when you can collect evidence, for that matter. Okay, I'm gonna snap a pic.
Good idea to photograph the crime scene. It helps to provide reference for us later on. It makes it easier to reconstruct how it went down.
Yeah, it does. Now, let's get a closer look of the Vic. Alright. This way then. Or not that way.
I've sealed the car doors to preserve evidence till we get it back to the garage.
Oh, so we can inspect later in the garage. Okay, thank you. Oh yeah, by the training level, all it was basically just finding out who stole Grissom's donut. And to say the least, the guy didn't even try to, I don't know, cover up the evidence. And it was a cop. Who does that?
Hey, looking for a hint?
No, I think I'm fine. I'll ask for a hint when I feel like I can't do anything else. I could have just gone home. Alright, there is some obvious evidence. And we're gonna collect it like so.
Smells like gasoline, but my nose is not a lab. We'll make sure.
True. Noses aren't labs. And this confused me completely the first time, the arrows. The way it points is not the way you move, it's the way the object moves. It's so freaking confusing. Right? Oops. One would expect there to be like prints on it or something, but I guess I already got some prints, so now let's see if there's anything in there.
Look at that critter. That'll put a smile on Grissom's face. See if you can catch it, without harming it, of course.
So we're gonna collect bugs for Grissom. Yeah, we're gonna make him happy, make him proud, for sure. Okay, so there's nothing else in there, clearly. Should be nothing left in there. Oh, that side. Okay, just, I know that's the obvious way to go. We've already been there, so let's go there. Oh, thoroughness point awarded.
Good job. This area is clean.
Thanks, I guess. At least I'm thorough. Being thorough is good. We know detective. Yeah. And nothing else? I'm guessing there's nothing else. Now we're going back to the lab, or the mobile lab, because mobile lab, to do some.
When we're done here, I'll get the cab towed to the garage. We'll do the interior there. Controlled environment.
True. Alright, so whenever like an exclamation mark is flashing on something, it means I have to use it. Welcome to the CSI Mobile Crime Lab. Select the lab machine to begin processing your evidence. That's what I wanted to say earlier. Process the evidence. Okay, now let's do the fingerprint because that seems a little bit more obvious. Now, we only got a partial print though. So, we're gonna have to go through the civil records, see if there's anything that could match it. Evidently no. LVPD. Alright, so there's 2 fingerprints here. Let's see. That is clearly...
You'll want to drag the partial over a full print to make sure they match up.
Well, this one doesn't look like it matches up, but sure. Let's drag it over there. No. This one actually sort of looks like it matches. Would it match there? Or would it match? It would match there. Confirm match. It matches! Now, who is this
Hey,
person?
even in Vegas, a guy can get lucky now and then. Our prints belong to this Edsel character.
It's
Not much of a record. Petty larceny, vagrancy. Psych profile indicates antisocial tendencies. Probably starting with his parents for naming him after a car. Last known address, Phoenix, Arizona. But somehow, I don't think this turpentine can drifted into Vegas all on its lonesome.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think so.
that's a wrap for the mobile lab. Tow truck's been called for the cab. Should arrive in a while. Meanwhile,
But
let's take this
but
buggy
other
back
evidence.
to CSI.
I've got other evidence to process. I guess it would be another lab. I can still process it. Yes. Good, because I didn't really want to do anything else. CSI samples. Anything matching? Well, 3 matches, or sort of. Now we have to look if it actually matches. Even a slightest difference, it means it doesn't match, so that doesn't work. What about this one? Clearly not. There's an extra strap there or something. What about this one? This one also doesn't match. Yeah, it clearly doesn't match. Right? You know, just to be thorough.
You don't quite have a match there.
I thought so.
Little details make all the difference when you're doing a comparison. When you're sure, ask me for a confirmation.
That's usually what confirm match means. But thanks. Thanks, Nick. Now, let's identify that this is in fact... Okay, no. Let's identify the gene cloth first. Turpentine. Alright. Nice. Oh, and the green mark next to the evidence means that it is used or completely used. You can't do anything else with it. Turpentine can from the crime scene. Nice. It has turpentine in it. Who would have guessed? Not me. Gas can from the crime scene. Now let's see. Gasoline. His nose was right. Well, it looks like. Right, so we are done here because I can't analyze the skin unless I get somebody else's skin. I'm pretty sure I analyzed all the skin. I'm sure. Didn't I? Yeah, okay. I did everything I could here. Now, let's... Okay, that's the morgue. That's Brass office. That's the lab. Now, I don't think I'm done with the crime scene yet. Let's go to the morgue. Let's inspect the body. Now, anything you have to tell me? The game also automatically saves, apparently. Can you recover the victim's
Sure,
body for
I'll
us?
send a team right out.
Thanks, Robbins. Now, this guy looks a little bit, I don't know, toasty.
I have an unusual autopsy finding for you. The victim was a racist. These tattoos are all white supremacist symbols.
Freaking racist. Thanks, Robbins. It's good to know. Anything else I can maybe inspect? Right, I'll go downwards. Clearly not. Now, anything else I can inspect? Okay, is there anything you have to tell me? Were the burns the cause
No,
of death?
though if he'd lived a while, they'd likely have finished the job. These burns are consistent with an intense sudden fire, the kind that flares up fast and burns out the same way. Immediate cause of death? Asphyxiation. Vic inhaled toxic fumes, particulate matter, and vomit, the latter resulting from the toxic fume reaction.
These cutscenes aren't really working all that well. But even so, they continue to look perfect.
Essentially, he choked to death, aggravated by shock and abetted by the alcohol blood level over the legal limit for any driver, much
And
less
he
one
was
behind the wheel of a cab.
Okay, what about the time of day?
I'd say last night between 9 and 10 p.m.
Alright. Has the family been notified?
Can't notify the parents. They died 5 years ago, driving drunk. Late brother, cirrhosis of the liver. Lovely when a family has a shared interest.
Drinking and driving. That's not good for you.
I have fingerprints for you, and DNA, of course.
Thanks.
Running those fingerprints may strike gold, or anyway, DUIs.
Thanks. Can I take the items on the
Yes,
side?
everything on that table is set aside for you. I've no need
Thank
for
you.
it here.
Thanks, Robin. You're awesome. Now, I think I should take that. Thank you. Now, let me take that.
Be nice to know who this circled woman is. Papa had a little attitude towards her, it seems.
You think? Okay, there is no fingerprints on it. No other evidence to inspect. Wait, I need to check the rest of the evidence. Where is it? It should be here. Now, anything else we could maybe, I don't know, use from this? Doesn't look like it. Seems pretty much, I don't know, pointless. Where can we go? Wait, is there anything else you can tell me? What about the items in the pants? Wallet?
Other than the usual ID, empty, including folding green. No cash box. Maybe the cabbie was having an off night. Or maybe we have a robbery motive.
Somehow something's
I've got
telling
nothing
me.
new to report on the Vic.
Thanks, I guess. Somehow I just don't think it's a robbery. So I really can't inspect the body? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go look at some further evidence. You know, at the lab. Inspect some more evidence. Alright, so there's fingerprints. Stuff I need to do, and DNA I need to process. Fingerprints. Comparison A. That. Comparison B. Should I be doing this? Okay. No samples there. LVBD. 1. Looks about the same. Confirm.
So our cabbie does have a record, and it's a nasty one. He was a
Robert.
gay basher, literally. Assaulted patrons at 2 local gay bars. Oh, and here's a real surprise. DUIs. One more, and he would have lost his hack license.
Bad man, bad. Right. I don't think there's anything else to do on that computer. What about this computer? Seeing as we have a lot more places to get samples from, I think. Or not, we just don't, clearly. Now, analyze this item.
He's got traces of
Turpentine.
turpentine on the shirt. Pins down the accelerant used. Turpentine on both the can and the shirt. Links don't come much stronger.
Maybe. Poor guy. Even though he was a drunk driver. He drank and drive? I don't know. Now, is there anywhere else I can go? Brass's office. We can ask him so that a few questions. We can maybe talk to the suspect, or rather any suspect we have so far.
Hey, what's up?
I need your help. Come on, Brass. Do we have info on Edsel Danville's current whereabouts?
We've confirmed Ed is no longer at his Phoenix address, but the PD there has no lead on any subsequent address, much less a current one. But I think we know he was somewhere in Vegas last night.
Yeah, we definitely know that. Has the Gap been transported to the garage yet?
Still working on that. Shouldn't be much longer, though.
Can I get a warrant? Danville? Can we get a suspect warrant to bring Ed Danville in if we can find
With
him?
fingerprints at the crime scene and his record? Yes, indeed. I'll see your warrant and raise it an APB.
Thanks. Now, what should I do? I've really no clue of what I should be doing. Maybe I missed something at the crime scene. Sorry, I just keep skipping those. Okay, there has to be something I can do. Maybe you
Hey,
can give me a hint.
Looking for a hint?
And I have a hint.
Hey, glad to
Case.
help. But it might count against you in your evaluation.
Please. I don't. Maybe I should be caring.
Check your case file for a hint.
Thank you. On the abandoned lodging, collect the following evidence. Photos of the crime scene, did that. Photos of the victim's body position, did that. Red plastic, zoom to the fingerprint. There's a footprint. Okay, I already got those. Okay, so I clearly missed a footprint. I see it now. Thank you. It's quite clear. Now, let's collect that. But I think I'm gonna need tweezers for that. It's so small. Nothing of further evidence on that. Oh. Thanks, I guess. We're going to collect a footprint. Now, who wears a shoe like that? I have no clue. That should be all for here. Maybe we can go back to Brass's office. Ask him if the car is in yet.
Hair off a butt-ugly doll? I can't tell you, but with the extensive databases we got on material samples, running it through the computer is a good start.
Yeah, I know that. I was actually hoping to ask you about, you know, the car getting in. Because you said it was almost here, and when I went back, it was still there. Ooh, we have something. We can do something on this computer now? Comparison A. Oh, okay. Now, let's search for some CSI samples. Now we have 3 possible matches. Is it this one? I don't think so. This one? No, that's really not. Just kidding. Now what is it? Tell me, Nick.
Hey guys, any luck with your red plastic what's it?
Our new fish here found a match to some artificial turf.
I'm a fish.
But does this really look like artificial turf to you?
Well, it's brittle, badly faded. Life expectancy for artificial turf? 15 to 25 years. So this is way old. Newer turfs are UV protected.
So it's old, it's had hard use, and suffered exposure to UV. Theme park?
Miniature golf course, maybe?
Maybe. I'll get Brass to check out any old miniature golf courses that used red putting greens.
Red greens? That anything like blue whites?
I got a nagging memory of seeing that when I was a kid. Miniature golf with red grass? Worth checking out anyway.
You be smart, Nick. You be smart. And thanks for the help, Sarah. You're awesome. Now, I don't know what I can quite do there. Maybe I got some new evidence? Oh yeah, the footprints. Shoe prints. That's what I said. Now, who wears shoes like that? Well, we've got 4 possible matches. And that is clearly not the one. That looks like the one.
Nope, those two don't match.
Oh, okay, I see. I wasn't looking really well. That is also not the one. This one, however, is the one. Now, who wears that shoe?
Match on the footprint, common athletic shoes.
Is that all? So we're looking for a runner. Okay, so anything else we can do over here? No, nothing new. Anything over here? Probably not. Alright, so I'm just gonna go back to Brass's office. Maybe he's got some new information for me. See, there's a mark right now, so I can go back there, but there's no point in going back there. We just need to bring the car in. Can you locate any old miniature golf courses that used red putting greens, please?
I'll give it a shot. Check back later.
And what
Once
about
you got enough evidence, I'll hit up a judge.
Thanks. That's not really what I was hoping for, though. Thank you. Anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna go taste everything on that skin sample. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay, I have an idea. Go back to the lab. Go over there. Use comparison A, which is that. And no, that's really no. I'm clicking the wrong stuff. Alright, this is the victim's DNA. We can see that it's not the victim's DNA. It does not.
Nope, those two don't match.
Alright, what about we do something else? Okay, I already used that, so it can't be that. What else can I do? Any other locations we can go to? None whatsoever. Okay. It's nothing to do over there. I've checked everywhere. Nick, I need your help.
Hey, looking for a hint?
Yes, please.
Hey, glad to help. Check your case file for a hint.
Thank you. Oh, awesome. That's really that's fun. What I should do at the CSI lab, process the red plastic on the microscope, then go to Brass's office and ask all questions. That's exactly what I did. I need
Hey.
some more hints.
Looking for a hint?
Yes, please.
Hey, glad to help. Check your case file for a hint.
Thank you. First process the following evidence at the lab. Blue jean class, footprint, cab driver's shirt. Oh, many. You will? Didn't I do all the chemical analysis? Okay, I'm gonna go back there and check if he has anything else to say to me. Raz, please tell me I have something. Any luck?
Yeah, if you can believe it. 2 using red artificial turf. One's been abandoned for a good long while. You can go ahead and check that one out for trespassers, and if you find anybody, come on back and I'll get you a search warrant.
Thank you. So, I just got those hints for no reason. It really sucks that the cutscenes don't work. And like a true detective, I've got my coffee. I don't see red grass.
What do you
Hey,
know?
Edsel.
This is the first time I got the windmill hole-in-one.
Damn it. You know, first of all, you're trespassing, which I really don't mind. Doesn't bother me that much. It's not my problem, to be honest. What my problem is that you are the main suspect, well, the only suspect for the moment. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Is your name Edsel Danville?
Close, dude, but no cigar. They call me Ed Freeborn, as in born free, like the old song, free as the wind.
Are you high right now? You
Not
do realize.
trespassing, passing through. Yo, since when is Vegas a police state? Gendarmes in this town ought to know all about citizens having a bum run of luck.
Bum is right.
He's hot. Clearly. Are you aware that you look exactly like an Ed Danville who has a police record?
Whoa, that is eerie. But then they say everybody's got a doppelganger.
Well, let's go downtown for a little talk. Somebody who looks just like me has some questions for you.
I really like you, Nick. You're awesome. Now, somebody who looks exactly like me has some questions for you, dear Edsel, or Ed Freeborn or whatever. Let's try the name one more time. Are you Edsel Danville?
I already told you, my brothers. The correct designation is Freeborn, Ed Freeborn.
Yeah, right. Like the old song. I wonder what song your fingerprints will sing if we check them.
Now that is cold. Stone cold. This is supposed to be a town that understands second chances. I'm just one more dude trying to start over. Finish my parole clean. Check it out, you don't believe me.
I'm pretty sure you're on freaking drugs right now, so we have to test that as well. Please. How did your fingerprints turn up on a can of turpentine that was used to set a cabbie on fire?
My what on where?
He's dead, by the way. Technical term for that's homicide.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know a damn thing about any cabbie or fire or where'd the hell this go down?
Outside a foundry. Big metal sculptures are stored there.
Oh, yeah, sure, I've been there. See, I've been helping these crazy artsy-fartsy gals put up flyers for some whacked-out project of theirs. I've been helping them on this art deal, helping build it. So yeah, we used our share of turpentine on the thing. Probably got that crap all over me.
Art projects? What type of art were you making?
These gals are, well, they're not just into art, they're into each other.
Okay.
They've been putting this installation together. They call it a fire temple. They've been planning on being part of this big old wild festival out in the desert next month. So that terp can, it might have come from their pad.
Alright. Do you at least have their names?
Deborah, she's Ms. High and Mighty Tribal Leader, self-appointed. And Liz bills herself as Bridget, the Fire Goddess. She's got a real pyro Jones, Liz does. Maybe she knows how your cabbie got burned.
Yeah, maybe she does. Got an address?
No prob. Just 'cause I got no fixed place of residence, don't mean I ain't a good citizen.
Thanks, man. So, Mr. Daniel, where were you between 9 and 10 last night?
At the Windmill Suite, the miniature golf park.
Sounds like a fun suite. If you wanted to freeze yourself to death. Did anyone see you at the Windmill Suite?
Why don't you check with the couple hundred golfers who played through last night? Hey, you don't pick some deserted tourist trap to crash in 'cause you're looking for company.
Oh, really? Thanks. New information for me. One more question. Do you own a pair of athletic shoes?
I'm not into brand names, and anyway, I'm more of a boot kind of dude. Isn't that enough questions for now? Kind of like to get back to the old Windmill Suite before someone else claims it.
I told you this was the
Sorry,
last
Ed.
question.
You're not charged with anything right now. But you'll have to make do in the holding cell suite till we've checked out your story.
Finally, I get to actually freaking do something. But anyway, I think, I just ever so slightly think that I'm gonna end this episode here. This is really exciting to try and figure out who did it. I know only suspect at the moment are 3 people. 3 people. Ed, Debbie, and Liz. Deborah and Liz. Sorry. So we don't know for sure who did it, but so far every evidence thing we collected is pointing directly at Ed. Something in me is telling me it's really not him, but we don't know for sure. However, if evidence points that way, you can't really trust your gut, even though you have to sometimes. But anyway, that's not a point. Like I was saying, I'm gonna leave this episode here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this because this is extremely fun for me to play. And yeah, if you liked it, leave a like, comment if you've got any suggestions for, well, anything. And I will see all of you awesome people in the next video. Bye!